But now me and my jammies are here to talk about something else. I got this cute little package from Shanae. Aren't these adorable? I love this. Integrity, balance, joy, inclusion, alignment. Love, love, love. Okay, and then she sent, which I don't even know if I've heard anything about soaps. But this is a soap and it smells very nice. I don't know which one it is. Hi, Stacy. You're on here twice. That's weird, but oh no.
Well, I had to fix my camera settings.
Oh,
So
okay.
now they're fixed. So sorry, the Zoom is not cooperating this morning.
It's not for me either. Not for me either, but that's all right. We're here and that's really what counts, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this soap, I don't know what it is. There's no description. It was just in there. It's kind of like a, let's see, what color would this one be? Air, maybe, of the four. So I might have to get back to you on this. I'll do this one last. How about that? And then I got some other samples. I'm in my guest / Henry's bathroom this morning because I'll just give you the honest truth. My bathroom, I love it. But I remodeled. I have a ranch style house and from the 50s. And when we remodeled, we made what used to be the garage into our master bedroom, bath, and a walk-in closet. It's really nice. But it takes forever to get hot water out there. So I'm here in Henry's bathroom because the hot water is fast in here and I wanted to be able to wash my face off because I'm showing you guys some face wash stuff here. So I've got, this is Soothe, which is the whipped moisturizer. And then, sorry guys, water. Ooh, hand cream in the water fragrance. Okay, we can test our theory on which soap that is. I need to figure out too where she got these really cute kind of natural sample thingy majiggies. They're it looks like they are resealable with like a Ziploc type, which is pretty cool. You have those? Did you get them on Amazon? You may want to share the link in the comments, my friend. These are cute. And I think I like how the Ziploc works, although full disclosure, one of these did leak. So I don't know which one. Clarify is the exfoliating cleanser. And then also we have Renew, which is the serum. So we have Clarify, Renew, and Soothe are the three that are going to come out March 1st, plus the red light wand. So, all right, so let's do these first. Clarify. Okay. Very nice fragrance. It is, it's got a little, well, it's a little citrus, a little peppermint. I don't know for sure what it's supposed to smell like. I think Shanae did say I should probably I should have probably pulled these product sheets up before I came out here, but I'm going to tell you what I think, and then you can read what the world thinks, I guess, when we're done. Very nice and light. Let me go get a tester stick. Obviously, I'm highly prepared. Okay, so very light, very nice. I mean, I hate to compare it to like a BFF, but it's similar to that. Jen, you would recognize that. Okay. I know that Shanae was like, I'm sorry, because we don't have hardly anything to share. Because they just have, like, when you're creating products, they give you these little bottles of things to try while you're reformulating, and they don't give you that much. So here is what the Clarify exfoliating wash looks like. It's not super thin, but that tells you a little bit about, like, it's not thick, like stick to the stick kind of thing. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get my face a little damp. Oh, actually, what I should do, let's see if I can make that stay up. All right, face is damp. When I do these at parties, I take a spray bottle and I have people spray their hands, and then I have them make their faces a little damp, makes the project go a little further. It's more like kind of a natural experience. This may be more than I would want to use normally at home, but not by a ton. So, okay, so here we go. All right, it's a little, oh, it's got a nice amount of grit. Smells nice going on. I would say, let's see, it's probably, like in the Body Shop world, I would say it's probably closer to the Vitamin C Glow Boost Microderm amount of grit. Maybe not quite as fine, but close. All right. Feels nice. I think Shanae said something about those kind of foaming or getting foaming up a little bit. I probably don't have enough water to make it do that. But it does feel really nice. Smells nice, not overpowering, refreshing. I'll have to see if I can find out what the fragrance is. Describing fragrances, not my strong point. I end up with like warm, fresh, nice, floral, like the most generic terms possible. But I think that's probably not a big deal because every fragrance has a different descriptor depending on who is smelling it. Do you guys find that to be true also? All right, so there's that. Let me get a washcloth. All right, here we go. Removing my face wash. And of course, I mean, I know you guys know this because you guys are pros, but you always want to kind of go upward strokes when you're washing things off or putting anything on. You never want to give gravity an assist on our skincare. Gravity is hurting me everywhere. So for young people, I keep telling Victoria that she's 25, like one day you'll appreciate these tips. I wish someone had told me when I was 25 to take care of all of this part, not just this part, you know, and to go up and use an eye cream. Best tips for 25-year-olds, right? Okay, so, oh, that feels very nice. It did a really nice job of exfoliating. I missed a spot. Feels really nice. Okay, so serum. Now the serum, my understanding is if you had the red light wand, you would put the serum on and then do the red light stuff. And you know, I saw somebody posted an article about red light. I need to grab it and I'll share it in here because I don't know very much about it. From what I hear, it's super popular in California. I've been talking to Jessica Stonebreaker a lot, and she says it's everywhere. She lives in Southern California. Southern California is way more trendy than Boise, Idaho. So I'll see what I can find out on that, and I'll share a link in the group. I know, right? It's hard to imagine that Boise is not on the cutting edge of everything. All right, so serum is called Renew. Okay. Oh, I do think the serum is what's spilled. So we might be a little short on our sample here. All right, so it's clear. Maybe I should show you guys, like there's not a ton in there to see because I think a lot of it's squeezed out, but it's clear. And I don't know if you guys can see anything. Hopefully I can get a little bit out. It's I got a little bit. There we go. The thing about serum is it hardly takes any because you've washed your face. It's not going to get hung up on dry skin or anything like that. It's not going to soak into the dry part because you've kind of revealed your most moisturizing. There we go. Clear. And that's about how much I have there. So here we go. We'll just do a little bit of, I usually try to press it in a little bit more than rubbing it in. that was probably not quite enough. It's enough for this part that I'm doing right here, but I would probably do another dab so I could get my forehead and then my neck, and then I would do like little bloop. Because even though I missed out on doing the hair for this part for most of my first 20 years of adulthood, I'm still hoping that I can bounce back. So that feels really nice. I think it takes a minute to sink in, which is usually my experience. When I do my skincare routine, I typically wash my face, and then I'll do my serum, and then maybe I'll brush my teeth, or I'll do something with my hair just to give it a minute to soak in, because I feel like we want those nutrients to get into our skin and kind of work at a little bit deeper level while I'm doing the kind of let it soak in. And I think usually we hear like a minute or 2 minutes. So do either of you guys ever do that? Like I put on my eye cream and my serum, and then I do something for a little bit, and then I come back and moisturize a little bit later. And then I do usually it's a teeth brush the first time, and then I moisturize, do my hair, let that soak in, and then do makeup if I'm doing makeup that day. So that is usually my routine, just to give it time to settle into my skin and not mess with my makeup or anything. All right, so I'm gonna do, oh, that's the moisturizer. I wanna do the water hand cream while we're waiting. Okay, water. This is water. Okay, so this is the hand cream. And again, there's not a 10 in there. I know she didn't have very much, so I just want you to know why I'm not furthering, like sending you guys all some samples from my samples, because there's not much here. But the idea really is just to get an idea for the fragrance and stuff. Okay, so water hand cream. It's thick. It's got a similar consistency to like a Posh one or even a Body Shop one, which I feel like have very similar consistencies. I like that smell a lot. Okay, there we go. We'll have to do the how fast did the soak in test, right? So these, oh yeah, these feel really similar to what I've had most recently. Okay, so you can see it's not shiny, it's soaking in right away. So I definitely could grab the steering wheel and get going at the stoplight. It's not greasy, it feels really nice. So this is going to be really similar to like the Big Fat Yummy hand creams, Jen, and also the ones from Body Shop that we've been doing. It probably, man, it's really soaking in. It's really soaking in. Like you can't, it's hardly even tacky. It's soaked right in. So that is a good thing. That's a really popular selling point, because some people just really don't like to have greasy hands, which I completely agree with, or they've got stuff they've got to get busy doing. So there we go. It's in, it's soaked all the way in. I love it. Okay, so that was water. And I should have done this first. This was water. I like the smell. And then now we're getting to our whipped moisturizer called Soothe. Did I tell you guys what Shanae said? She's just so sweet. She wrote a nice little personalized note. It says, Jenny, you are so wonderful. I do hate that you're in this position. She's talking about the Body Shop closing, but we will be so lucky to have you at Align. Reach out with any questions. Love, Shanae. She is just one of the best people I know. All right, so these are not super telling, but you can see it's got some body to it in there. Okay. All right, you can probably see, I don't know if you can see, like it looks like maybe it maybe breaks down a little bit when you put it in there, because but I know it's like she showed it, like it's kind of bouncy. It's got some, like it's got a little spring to it. It's got well, it's whipped, so it's got, it's got a little texture to it. And I think probably that doesn't travel super great. Like it reminds me, for anyone with posh experience, a little bit more of like the Impress Me that's got a little bit of bounce to it. I don't know if you can, I mean, it definitely has body. So, all right, there we go. Put all this right here. All right, so then we'll just, you get a lot of coverage out of it too. So this will probably cover, yeah, that's enough for my whole face. Nice. Of course, when you put that serum on underneath, I mean, it kind of starts that moisturizing. So serum, I think, naturally soaks in better because it's the first thing that you're putting on. But this is nice. It's not going to take very much of this whipped moisturizer.
How does that smell compared to, sorry.
No, that's such a good question. It does not have hardly any smell. Okay, so I might be smelling my hands.
And do all the products that you used this morning, do they kind of all, it's not like one scent is overpowering the
No.
other, they kind of all go together?
Yes, they're very light. Like I'm no longer smelling anything from the face wash. And I think, skincare fragrance is meant to, be enjoyable while you're using it, but not so much be something that gives you fragrance through the day. So
Right.
that is already sinking in really nice. All right, guys. So that's that. Do you guys want me to fire up the soap? Lynn, I think I showed this right at the very beginning. Yes, that was a piece of a bath bar, I'm assuming, because it didn't come with a label. But it smells like water. Smells like the hand cream that I tried. All right, so all right. Clearly, Shanae is more generous. When I was cutting up bath bars for samples, I didn't give out this big a piece. All right. Man, you guys get to see the all clean Jenny. This is my stress pimple and my smile. Everything else is there. All right, so here we go. I'm getting this baby a little wet. I'm trying not to get soap all over my laptop, but it's got good suds. Good sudsiness. Nice fragrance. Feels very silky. I like it. That's a lot of suds for sometimes when you sample those pieces, it's hard to get good bubbles. No grit, no grit. Yeah, so it's got a nice, like a silkiness to it. And it obviously suds, I hope you can see that. It feels like it suds up really good for just a little amount of time. I wasn't sitting down here scrubbing on it. I really started scrubbing when I came up, so yeah. All right, let me do a little rinsey rinse. Okay, that's really nice. So, sometimes when you dry it, you wash your hands and they just feel so dried out. This is nice. It feels good, but also it doesn't feel greasy. Like sometimes you'll use a soap and it just kind of leaves a film on your hands. This doesn't feel that. Obviously, I'm still drying a little bit, but it doesn't, like here, I can tell I'm drying. It's, but it's not dry. It doesn't feel like I need lotion like stacked. Feels nice. Yay! All right, so look at that. We tried 4 products. How awesome is that? My guessing is maybe their hope was to have the soaps in time for March 1. I don't think the red light wand was their plan for the first launch. But you guys all know there's all kinds of, it's difficult formulating products. And then there's supply chain. And then I think there is also in the mix, they just want them to be exactly right. So I appreciate that they're paying very close attention to that. Oh, my hands feel great. And they smell good too. All right, what questions do you guys have? Any? I think that's everybody. Okay, I don't know price point for any of it. The serum is $38. Oh, maybe they did say. Well, see, you know more than I do. Okay, so Lynn heard that the serum's $38. That makes sense to me. I think that's a fair price for a really good serum. Okay, Michelle, since you're the listener, did you hear anything about the face wash or the bath bar or any of the other things? The wash is 32. Okay, that's a good price. Decent. I mean, it's a little higher than what we've been paying, but not a ton, especially with the Body Shop stuff. I mean, some of that stuff was in the pushing 30 range or early 30s, low 30s. Yay, Lynn. Oh, maybe they are on the product sheets that I obviously didn't read, right, Stacy? All right. It's on the sheet. Perfect. If you guys haven't had a chance to listen to the pay plan training, I think it's really good. It's easy to understand, and I'm very, 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 hey Lynn, it's nice to see your pretty face. It's very nice. Well, I'm very excited. That's where I was going about the Founders Circle, you guys, because I feel like if you get into that and it's lifetime, like it's only going to get bigger. Like, I don't want to be 6 months down the road and think, oh, I should have tried harder for the Founders Circle. I want to be in that sucker. So that's what we're going to be working on as a team, is just trying to get everybody to be eligible for the Founders Circle at the end of, is it August? I think it's the end of August, after 6 months have gone by. So check that out and let me know what you think. And if you have any other questions or anything, I am around. I will just be watching football today. So thank you for tuning in and checking out my morning facial routine. The Jenny without washed hair or any makeup on. This, you'll see a lot of this. This is really the Jenny, the actual Jenny that shows up 90% of the time. All right. Does anybody want to have any closing comments or questions?
Just thank you for sharing with us.
I am happy to do that. I'm so excited that you guys are here because it's so much more fun together, right? Like doing this kind of stuff alone is fine, but that's one of the magical things about this industry is like, we're not doing it alone, we're doing it together. And I love that. So awesome. Well, thanks for taking time to be here. I really appreciate that you guys did, and let me know what questions come up.